Hello student. In this video, I am going to solve the most expected question in NEET 2020 from the chapter amines. Let me solve the question one by one. See the first question here. Which one of the following on reduction with lithium aluminium hydride yields the secondary amines? Okay, let me write the particular the reactions here. The first one is the methyl isocyanide. The next thing is what the acetamide. This is the structure of the acetamide. Okay, and the next thing is what the methyl cyanide. This is the methyl cyanide. The next thing is the nitroethane. So this is the nitroethane. And in all the case, what we are going to do, that means we are going to do the reduction by using the lithium aluminium hydride. If we do the reduction for the first one, here we are going to get the which in the respective, that is the secondary amines we are going to get. But in the second one, we are going to get the which is we got the which is the primary amine, that is the ethyl amine we got. And the same thing, if you do the reduction for the nitrile compounds, again we got the which is the primary amines, that is the CH3, CH2 and the NH2. And even for this one also, we are going to get the which is if you do the reductions for this one, and again we got the which is the particular the amines. So here the first one we got the which is the primary amines. This is the secondary amines. Okay, in the rest of the case we got the which is the primary amines. Okay, so what is the question here? Which of the following on reduction with lithium aluminium hydride yields the secondary amines? So in this case we got the secondary amines. Here we got the which is the primary amines. Okay, hence the option is which one? That is the A. Okay, next one. So Gabriel Thallimide synthesis is used in the preparation of. Okay, so let me write the particular the reactions here. The Thallimide is this one. This is the structure of the Thallimide here. So when this Thallimide, okay, reacts with the potassium, that is the hydroxide. That is the potassium hydroxide. The byproduct what you are going to get. Okay, especially this is the particular, that is the Thallimide. And the byproduct we are going to get the which is the water. In the first case we got the which is the potassium salt of Thallimide. So here we got the which is this is N minus and the K plus. And here we got the which is the potassium salt of Thallimide. This upon treated with the which is the alkyl halides. Okay, remember one thing. Here the R what we have to take is only the which is the alkyl, but not the which is the aryl. Okay, and here we are going to get the which is the N, that is substituted. Okay, that is the N alkyl, that is the Thallimide we are going to get. Okay, this is the N alkyl, that is the Thallimide. Okay, this upon treated with the which is the sodium hydroxide. So here the product what you are going to get, the one of the product is the which is the sodium salt of the which is the phthalic acid. This is the sodium salt of phthalic acid here. Okay, and the main product what you are going to get, it is a which is the primary amines. Okay, so this is the particular reaction. That means if you do the Gabriel Thallimide, that is the reactions for the synthesis, always you are going to get which in the primary amines. But remember one thing, in this particular reactions we can prepare the which in the primary aliphatic amines. We can prepare only the which in the primary aliphatic, that is the amines. Okay, but we can't prepare the which in the aromatic, because we know that this alkyl halide readily undergoes the which in the nucleophilic substitution reaction. It readily undergoes nucleophilic, because aryl halide they do not undergo the nucleophilic substitution reaction. Hence we are going to get only the primary aliphatic amines. Okay, in this case we are going to prepare the which in the primary amines. Okay, next one. A positive carbonyl amine test is given by. Okay, so this particularly the carbonyl amine test. Okay, this is the most important, that is the reactions here. So the carbyl amine, that is the test, or the carbyl amine, that is the reaction. It is answers only by, this is only for which this is the primary amines. This particular the carbyl amine test is performed only for the which in the primary amines. It may be the aliphatic, or it may be the which in the aromatic. So let me check the particular the compounds, whether it is a primary or the which in the secondary or the tertiary. The first one is the N, N dimethyl, that is the aniline. This is the dimethyl, N, N dimethyl aniline. The next thing is the N methyl 2, 4, that is the dimethyl aniline. That means the N methyl. And the next thing is which one? That is the 2, 4 dimethyl aniline. And the next thing is N methyl, that is in the nitrogen substitution, that is the N methyl orthomethyl aniline. And the last one is the which is the paramethyl. The last one is the which is the paramethyl, that is the benzyl amine. So see this one. This is the benzyl amine. and the para positions we are having which is the methyl. So this is an example for the which in the tertiary amines. This is an example for the secondary, and this is also an example for the secondary. This is an example for the primary. But the carbon amine test is performed only for the which is the primary amines. Okay, hence in this case the option is a which one, that is the D. The option is D. Okay, next one. The refluxing of the which is the N, N dimethyl acetamide with acid gives. Okay, let me write the particular reactions here. Here they are given the which is the amide. That is the di substituted. Okay, see this one, N, N dimethyl. This is the acetamide. So if you do the particulars the refluxing using the which is the acid, that means it contains the water. So here we can identify the particular reactions here. Okay, now here we are going to get the which in the CH3, that is the NH, and the next thing is the which one, the byproduct. That means the next byproduct will be the which one, the carboxylic acid. Okay, so we got the which one, the acetic acid, and also the which is the dimethylamine. Okay, this is an example for the which in the secondary amines. Okay, so now we have to identify the particular product. In this case the product will be the which one, that is the option will be the what, the C. Okay, next one. Among the following, the most basic compound is. Okay, let me write you the particular the structure of the compound here. The first one is the para-nitroaniline. So this is the NH2. This is the aniline here, and the para positions we are having which in the nitro group. And next thing is the acetanilide. This is acetanilide. This is the structure of the which is the acetanilide. Okay. And next one is the aniline here. Okay, the next one is which is the aniline, that is the O, that is C6H5, that is the NH2. And next thing is which is the benzylamine. Now see the benzylamine here. So this is the CH2, this is the NH2. So in all the case we come to know that the nitrogen contains which in the lone pair of electrons here. So now see this one, what exactly the basic this is the nature. That means they have to donate the lone pair of electrons towards the which is the electron deficient. Okay, so now just go to this one here. But here they have to donate. Of course, in all the particular compound they are basic here. Now we have to identify the most basic here. Now see this one. So whatever the electrons we are having here, the sum of the electron which is involved in the resonance towards the which is the benzene ring. And even here also, not only towards the benzene ring, this particular the lone pair of electron which is involved in resonance towards the which is the this group also. But here the lone pair which is involved in the resonance. But just identify here this lone pair, whatever the electrons are there, it is completely involved in the donation. Okay, here we can't identify any resonance here. That means whatever the electrons which is present on the nitrogen atom which donates, hence that will be act as which is the more basic in nature. Hence the option is a which one, that is the D. Okay, next one. Next one. C7H9N as how many isomeric forms that contain the benzene ring? But here they given the benzene ring here. So the formula is the C7H9 and the N. So let me take the particular the benzene ring, because they already they are indicated that they have to contain the which in the benzene ring. I'm going to write the benzene ring here. The one of the compound I can write it as a which is the CH2. The total is 7 carbon and we are having 1 nitrogen. Okay, this becomes the one of the isomer of that particular molecular formula. And the next thing is other, I can write it as a which is the secondary amine. The first one is the primary, the second will be the secondary amines. This is also one of the other structures. And also I can write the which in the different, that is the toluene here. Okay, this is the NH3. In the ortho positions I can write the CH3. The same way I can write the which is the CH3 in the which is the meta positions. So this is the CH3. Okay, this is the meta position. And also I can write it in the which is the para position. Okay, where I am which in the ortho, meta, and also the which is the para. Okay, now this will be the possible structure. That means the totally we can identify the 5 isomeric forms of the particular the compound containing which is the benzene ring. Okay, hence in this case the option is a which one, that is the B. Okay, so next one. When acetamide is treated with the bromine and caustic soda, then we get. Okay, so this particularly the condition, especially the amide reacts with bromine and the caustic soda. This reaction is nothing but the which is the Hofmann's bromamide reaction. Hofmann's bromamide reactions. Okay, this reaction is also called as a degradation reaction, the Hofmann degradation reaction. Let me take the particular the amide here. So they are given the which is the acetamide here. This is the acetamide. So whenever it reacts with the bromine with the caustic soda is nothing but the sodium hydroxide, and here we are going to get the which is what the respective, that is what the primary amines. Okay, so now just identify this one. So here the number of carbon will be the what the 2. Here the number of carbon is what the 1. Because of this one, because there's a 1 carbon atom less in the what the product as compared to the what the reactant. Hence this reaction is also called as a Hofmann degradation reaction. Okay, so because of that it is called as a degradation reaction. Here the particular the amines is this one, that is the primary amines. The name of this product is the which one, the methyl amine. Hence in this case the option is C. Okay, next one. In the given reaction the product C is, okay, let me write you the particular reactions here. Okay, just go this one. The first one is the what the aniline here. Okay, let me write you the particular reactions here. This is the what the aniline here, and the next thing is the what the sodium nitrite and the which is the what the HCl. Okay, especially when you take the what the this one here, okay, we are going to get the which is the nitrous acid. The first product will be the what the diazonium salt here. Okay, there is a this condition is about the diazotization reactions here. We got the which is the diazonium salts. So whenever it is treated with the what the water and we are going to warm, so here we are going to have the which is the what the phenol. So the product what we got, this is the what the A, this will be the what the B, and this B again it is reacts with the what the diazonium salt. Okay, in the presence of the what the basic condition, that is what the alkaline medium. And now here the product what you are going to, okay, I'm going to write the product here. So this is the what the product we are going to get. So having the alternate single and double bond, this azo group, and now here we are going to have the which is what the this phenol. Okay, so this is nothing but the which is what the para hydroxyazobenzene. Okay, so para hydroxyazobenzene, this is the what the dye what we got here. Okay, so when you use the what the phenol, we are going to get the which is the orange dye. Okay, this is nothing but the which is what the orange dye we got. Okay, so para hydroxyazobenzene, in this case the option is a which one, that is the what the C. Okay, next one. How many isomers of molecular formula C3H9N will liberate the what the nitrogen gas on treatment with the what the nitrous acid? Okay, let me write you the particular what the isomers. So the one thing I can write N-propylamine. I can write the which is what the N-propylamine. Next one I can write it as a which is what the isopropylamine. The next one is isopropylamine. Next thing I can write the which is what the one more, that is what the isomer. I can write the which is what the secondary amines having this formula like this, and also I can write the which is what the tertiary amines. Okay, so these are the particular isomers for the particular the formula here. And now whenever it reacts with the nitrous acid, okay, I'm going to write the nitrous acid in this form here. Whenever the primary amines reacts with nitrous acid, here the byproduct what you are going to get is which one, the water. And here we are going to have the which one, whatever the azonium is a highly unstable, it eliminates the which one, the nitrogen, that's the gas. And now here we are going to have the which is the CH3, CH2 and CH2OH, and the byproduct what you are going to get, there is a liberation of the the nitrogen gas, and the byproduct will be the which is the water. Similarly, if you're talking about this is also the primary, that is the amines. And here we are going to get the which is this one. Okay, again the byproduct will be the which is the water. Okay, now we got CH3, CH, here also CH3, and the next thing is what, here we got the which is the OH. Okay, the byproduct will be, that means there is a nitrogen, there is a liberation of nitrogen gas, and also the water. But here it is not a which is the primary or the amine. This will be the primary. This will be the secondary and the tertiary. Okay, remember one thing. So the secondary amines also reacts with the which is the nitrous acid, but the product we are going to get the which is the yellow oil liquid. We are going to get the which is the yellow oil liquid here, but here we are going to get the which is the clear solution, but we won't get the which in the nitrogen gas in both the case. Hence in this case we can identify the nitrogen gas. How many isomers of the molecular formula? Out of the 4, the 2 which gives you which in the nitrogen gas. Okay, hence in this case the option is a which one, that is the C. Okay, next one. The final product C obtained in these reactions here. Okay, let me write the particular reactions here. The first one is, so we are having which is the para-toluidine here. It is a para-toluidine. This is the NH2, and this will be the CH3. So whenever it reacts with the acetic anhydride, okay, I'm going to write it in this form here. The first product is the which is the respective, that is the para-methyl, that is the acetanilide. So this is the what the acetanilide product what you are going to get if you do the what the reaction with the acetic anhydride. Not only acetic anhydride, you can take the acetyl chloride also, and this will be reacts with the what the bromine in as ethanoic acid, or else it is called as acetic acid. And now we are going to identify the respective, that is the what the electrophilic substitution reaction. But we know that the major product will be the para, but the para product is already occupied by the methyl, and the another possibility is what the ortho, especially in this position. Okay, I'm going to write the particular product here. So here we got the which is what the that is what the ortho bromo. Okay, ortho bromo paramethyl, that is what the acetanil, or is the 2-bromo-4-methyl acetanilide. Okay, so and the next thing is this upon the what the hydrolysis. This upon the hydrolysis we are going to get the which one, this product here. Okay, so this means the acetanilide that will be what the the deprotecting by doing the hydrolysis, and here we are going to get the which is the Br, and this will be the what the CH3. So this is the product what we got here. Okay, hence in this case the option is a which one, that is the what the C. Okay, so next one. Which of the following is the most basic in the solutions of the carbon tetrachloride? Okay, this is very important concept here. Okay, especially they are given the carbon tetrachloride. So now you just identify this one here. So let me write the particular structure here. So this in the ammonia, the nitrogens containing a lone pair of electrons, and if you're talking about the next one, this is the ethylamine. Is an example for the which is the primary amines here. Okay, and the next thing is what the diethylamine. Okay, I'm going to write it in this form here. That is what the diethylamine, the diethylamine. Okay, and the next thing is which is the triethylamine. Okay, so in this case we can identify the which is the lone pair of electrons in the particulars the amines here. Okay, so lone pair. Okay, see this one here. So the normally we know that the which is when you have the electron donating group, so all the alkyl group will be act as a which one, the electron donating group, which increases the electron density on the nitrogen atom, which increases the particular basic strength. And here also the more electron density on there, because in the both the side what you are having the electron donating group here, and here we are engaged in the 3 electron donating group here. Okay, hence the electron density will be the more on this nitrogen. So whenever if you're talking about the organic solvents, so, I mean if you're talking about the organic solvents, so whichever the nitrogen atom which is having more electron density, the donating tendency is also the more, that means they act as a which is the more basic in nature. If we're talking about the which is the organic solvent, if we're talking about the polar solvents like the which is the water, in that case we can come to know that secondary amines will be the more basic. But in this case, it is mainly depending upon the electron density present on the nitrogen atom. So more the number of the electrons on the nitrogen atom, the more will be the basic. Okay, hence in this case the option is a which one, that is the D. Okay, so next one. Electrolytic reductions of the nitrobenzene in weakly acidic medium is. Okay, so this is this is one more important questions here. Okay, so let me take this one here. When you take the which is the nitrobenzene, when you take the nitrobenzene, but what they are given, that is the weakly acidic medium. Okay, so weakly acidic, that is the medium. Okay, the weakly acidic, that is the medium. But here the product what you are going to get is the respective, that is the particular the aniline. If we are talking about the weakly this is the acidic medium. Suppose if you take the which is the strong, that is the acidic, that is the medium. Here the product will be the difference. So here we are going to get this compound here, that is the phenyl hydroxylamine, the phenyl hydroxylamine, and this will be rearranged. Okay, so this will be the rearrangement. So after the the rearrangement here we are going to get the which is the para hydroxyaniline we are going to get. Okay, this is the difference depending upon the conditions here. So the para hydroxyaniline, and here we got the which in the aniline. Okay, if you take the strong acidic medium, you are going to get this one. If we are talking about the weak acidic, we are going to get this one. Okay, hence in this case the option is a which one, that is the A. Okay, so next one. The major, this is the organic product formed from the following reactions. Okay, let me write the particular reactions here. So this is the first one here, the CH3CH, and again what you are having, that is the CH3, and here it is having it in the C double bond O. This is the CH3. Okay, so it's nothing but the which is the 1 2 3. Okay, 3 methyl 2 butanone. So whenever I'm going to take the first condition here, that is the methylamine. Okay, I'm going to write it in this form. The derivatives of ammonia reacts with the carbonyl compounds always undergoes the which one the condensation reaction by eliminating the which one the water molecule. This is the elimination of water. And now see the this one here. So what is the product we got in the first step is, so we got the which is the particular the Schiff basis. So this is the Schiff basis we got here, that is the N, that is the CH3, and this upon undergoes the reductions with the lithium aluminium hydride here. So lithium aluminium hydride. So now here we got the which is the respective, that is the amines. Okay, just go to this one here. This is the CH3 CH3. Here it is the CH3. This is the H. Next thing is the NH, that is the CH3. That means we got the respective, that is which is the secondary, that is the amines. Okay, so we got the which is the respective, this is the secondary amines here. Okay, now we have to identify. So what will be the particle is the bond line representation. So this is nothing but like this. Okay, and the next thing is the C. So again what you are having the CH3, and the next thing is the NH, that is the CH3. Okay, now we got the which in the particle this compound here. Okay, hence in this case the option is that is the B. The option is B. Okay, next one. The product formed by the reactions of an aldehyde with the primary amines. Okay, let me write you the particular this one here. That is the aldehyde. So I'm going to indicate the aldehyde general representation like this. That is the RCHO. And the primary amines, I'm going to indicate the primary amines in this form. That is the NH2. This is the R dash. Okay, just go this one. Whenever it reacts with the carbonyl compounds, it undergoes the condensations to give the which eliminates the water molecule. The remaining is the CH double bond N R dash is a imine functional group. We are going to call it as a which one? That is the Schiff basis. Okay, hence in this case the option is a which one? That is the B. Okay, so next one. The end product Z of the following reaction is. Okay, let me take the first one here. That is what we are having benzene diazonium chloride. So whenever it reacts with the cuprous cyanide. So whenever it reacts with the cuprous cyanide, so here we are going to get the which is the cyanobenzene. So we got the which is the cyanobenzene. So when you do the hydrolysis for this one, okay, hydrolysis of the nitrile compound always gives the which one the carboxylic acid, always gives. Hydrolysis of the nitrile compound, that is not the partial one. If you do the complete hydrolysis, always what you are going to get the carboxylic acid. And this carboxylic acid, whenever it is heated with the mixture of sodium hydroxide and the calcium, this is nothing but the which one? This mixture is nothing but the which one? Soda lime. So that means it undergoes the decarboxylations to give the which is the benzene. So the benzene, commonly we are going to call it as a which is the arene. Okay, hence in this case the option is a which one? That is the D.